Welcome to Pingo Culto, the spy products store specialized in before starting with the product review. Remember that at the description you can consult the video in other languages, in addition to the channel's official sales offices with worldwide shipments, contact media, and social networks. The Nano earpiece is the smallest concealed earphone model on the market with a size of only 3 mm and operating with electromagnetic induction technology. The collar or inductive element transmits an inductive wave that causes the inductive element to vibrate, generating an inductive wave when inserted in the ear. The sound is completely hidden and impossible to see by other people. Impressive, isn't it? Besides, the safety of its use is guaranteed by not having any electrical circuit inside, and include extractor bar and extractor magnet for its extraction in a noise-free environment. Only you will be able to hear the phone call or audio that you play, and it is not necessary to charge the earpiece. We know this technology seems to be from another planet. Also, if you need to use it in a noisy environment in which the volume of the Nano earpiece is not, you can use it with a VIP Pro type earpiece. These earpieces require a battery to amplify the waves of the inductor collar and have a super small size to hide them in the ear. The VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece measures 1.10 centimeters long by 0.64 centimeters wide. Includes a transparent thread for removal with a finger or tweezers to work with. A Type 337 battery offering up to 4 hours of autonomy. Depending on the volume, the earpiece VIP Pro Ultra Mini has similar measurements of 1.08 centimeters long by 0.68 centimeters wide. Extraction is carried out with an extractor bar that is magnetized to the pile, so that the earpiece must be inserted into the earpiece before inserting it into the ear to work. Type 379 battery with up to 4 hours of autonomy, depending on the volume of the earpiece model. Nano V2 includes an inductor necklace linked to an MP3 player with foot switches from buttons. You can switch between next or previous recording and backward or forward playback in a discrete way. The recordings you record with your cell phone can be transferred to the microSD card from the MP3 player via computer with the USB port or directly from your cell phone. Approximately 3 hours, depending on the volume, and the MP3 player is charged by the USB connector. The time charging time is approximately 1 hour. The Nano V2 earpiece kit includes a magnet extractor bar extractor and 2 nano magnet pinganillos in a plastic baggie. Is important to differentiate between the extractor magnet and the inlet magnet. We can separate each piece with the MP3 player with the integrated microSD attached to the inductor collar is also included in a case, and push buttons. The microSD to USB adapter, the USB to Type-C adapter, and if you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece will be included together with 2 batteries if you have chosen the VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece with the addition of the extractor bar for extracting the earpiece. Before starting to use the product, we recommend that you check that you are using an original product from Pingo Culto by checking that the logo is the same as on the products and buying from a channel of official sales. You can consult us if you have any doubts, and do not forget to consult the online instructions. For more information, first turn the MP3 player on by turning the switch to the on position. We'll turn on a flashing green light to indicate that it is playing the test songs included in the microSD. If the light does not appear, turn the switch to OFF and charge the MP3 player with a charger of up to 5 volts and 1 ampere, or by connecting it to the USB port of a computer. After a few minutes, the red charging light will appear and turn off when fully charged. To check that it works, place the inductor collar on a table and place the magnet on it. Extractor together with the 2 nano earpieces in horizontal position and glued to the inducer collar. When the collar is rolled up, you will notice how they vibrate slightly or sound at a low volume when attached to the collar inductor, and if you bring it close to your ear while holding the position, you will hear the song. So it is working properly. If you have purchased the kit with the VIP Pro Super Mini or Ultra Mini earpiece, you can unscrew the cover, insert the battery with the positive positive pole, facing upwards, screw the cover on and the induction collar to check that it is working. Remember to always insert the battery in the VIP Pro Ultra Mini earpiece before inserting it in the ear to remove it. If we bring the VIP Pro earpiece close to the ear with the battery inside it and hear a noise similar to an untuned radio is turned on and working if the sound is very high and similar to the flapping of a bee, we must slightly extend the spring inside it and reinsert the battery by screwing on the cover correctly. Everything is ready to insert the nano earpiece. It is advisable to clean before inserting the earpiece with cotton swabs or ear cleaning spray. First, detach an earpiece with your fingernail and turn your head 90 degrees so that at the left ear, where we are going to insert the earpiece, faces upwards. Then drop the earpiece into your ear and holding the position, let the earpiece fall into your ear. Shake your head and make circular movements until you feel the sensation of a drop of water. And the plugged ear may need to be repeated several times to achieve the desired effect. Correct introduction: if we turn our head to the opposite side by placing the hand and the earpiece on the other side, comes out easily, will not be properly inserted with an ear tip in the left ear and inserting the other one in the right ear can cause the earpiece to be. The left ear is recommended because it is common to hear better in the left ear than in the right ear. Although the left ear is recommended because it is common to hear better in the left ear than in the right ear. We can try with the right ear. It is not advisable to try to push the earpiece with a cotton swab or similar, since we will not be able to achieve the correct introduction when the earpiece is in place. Well inserted in the ear, we can place the kit on the body, remembering that the necklace inductor should always be on the neck to transmit the sound to the earpiece. We can use tape to adjust it to the shape of our shoulders so that they do not move during its use. For transfer recordings or audio files, you can connect the MP3 player, as long as it is turned on, to a computer or to your cell phone. Remember that the files must be in a format that is .mp3. You can use an online converter of the type of file you have to .mp3, and you can also to increase its volume or reduce its size by means of the pages that we leave you in the description for. To sort the recordings, it is recommended to name the files with numbers or with the alphabet in MP3. The next or previous recording buttons are overridden when performing their functions. Foot buttons, by pressing the button once to switch between next or previous recording, and if you press and hold you can fast forward or rewind the recording in MP3. We also have a button to pause or play the recording, the volume button plus, which allows you to press and hold to switch between orderly, shuffle or loop playback modes, and if pressed once, the volume button can be pressed and held down to increase the volume. Rewinds to the beginning of the current recording, and if pressed once will lower the volume. There are 30 levels volume, and it is advisable not to turn up the volume too high, or the MP3 player's autonomy will be reduced. To extract the nano earpiece, place the extractor magnet on the base of the extractor bar. Turn the head 90 degrees and insert the rod into the ear. Another very effective method of extraction is to place the extractor magnet at the beginning of the ear canal and shake your head while holding the magnet in place. The position: the VIP Pro Super Mini earpiece can be removed by pulling on the transparent thread with finger or tweezers, and the VIP Pro Ultra Mini with the extractor bar that attaches to the battery. Inside the earpiece, remember to clean the earpiece with water or isopropyl alcohol. After use, turn off the MP3 player and remove the battery from the VIP Pro earpiece to prevent it from. If the earpiece holes become clogged and quieter, carefully clean the earpiece holes. VIP Pro using a needle or a pin. If you have any questions or need assistance, you can write to us by any of the means of contact that you can see in the description or on our website. Until the next spies, remember to use them ethically and according to current regulations.